Hello, good everybody. Welcome into Sunday night, November 26, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom homies. So Zoom homies with Ken Stout Live. Yes, audio is going out over Zoom. It will always go out over Zoom. It was not going out over YouTube. I had forgot to uncheck the button that I had checked. And I have Doug's background in there because I was messing around earlier today. We have Darren, who's asleep. Josh Kinder, who
I'm
looks
not
asleep.
asleep.
You're not asleep? Oh, I thought you'd be
Really
asleep.
not.
Oh, bloody hell, I'm not asleep. Gary Guy, who's eating. I swear he's
Yeah.
turning into Alex Cheek. Sin is with us. William Dawson and Rich. Hello, guys. And
Hello.
Josh.
Howdy.
Good to see you once again.
Having some hot and spicy chili mac.
Sounds pretty good, actually. That sounds real good, actually. I don't know what I'm going to have. We got, I hope, leftovers in the refrigerator. Our friend from the Philippines, Leone Eraola, I think I say that right, joined us first. I was second, but I don't count. Therefore, Darren Gilholm was second. I was actually third, but again, I don't count. Tony Walla was fourth. Sam was fifth. Well, throw my two out. He was third, and Greg would have been fourth, but just by the straight numbers. Greg was fifth, and he's got an excuse. He was making hot. Now, is that out of a can or is that homemade, Greg?
Homemade.
Homemade?
Yeah.
That sounds good. Jeff says he doesn't have an excuse. How quick is that changing? Let's see. That's pretty quick. And Tony Wallow says normal oh. So that brings us up, gets us up with chat. Hope everybody had a good Sunday. I had an okay Sunday. I watched Indiana play. They won by 13 over Harvard. I told you guys Harvard was going to be a tough game, and it was. They won by 13, but it wasn't near that close. It was more a 3 or 4 point victory the way that they were playing. Bounced around some football, watched a coin stream, and uploaded 5 shorts today. And there are the numbers for the shorts. I was taking and checking them every half hour, except for when I took my little nap this afternoon. And all I can say is I'm truly amazed at some of these numbers. And for the first time that I can ever recall, I deleted a comment. Yes, I deleted a comment. It was not appropriate. There was nothing wrong with it. There was, I mean, how do I explain this? It was a personal attack on a family member.
Ooh, that's
And I will allow most comments. I will allow anything against me is open territory open game as far as I'm concerned. I pick on enough people. I think my shoulders are broad enough I can be picked on. However, when it comes to a family member, no, I'm not going to allow that. Now, all I did was remove the comment. I did not report said person, and I did not block said person. And it was where's Grandpa D at? I don't know where Grandpa D's at. He generally doesn't join us on the live streams. Grandpa D will be here on the 31st of December, though. Nicholas Hooks is asking, where's Grandpa D? Grandpa D, again, rarely joins us on the nightly live streams, but he will be here on the 31st of December. Now, speaking of Grandpa D, I need to get rid of this. We were messing around today. We got some really interesting things coming up. Let's go with this one for now, I guess. That's cool. We'll go with that one. And somebody joins us, and that would be Chris Garrett. Hello, Chris.
Hey,
How you feeling?
I feel okay.
How's your mom feeling?
I think she's a little bit better.
Chris, we'll give your dog a black duck.
A black duck.
One's adopted in the front yards.
So I wonder how long Josh is going to hold his hand up before he realizes he's got to have it in view of the camera so that the camera can read it.
I know
And
that. I'm
even
waiting to
mine, there goes mine. So Josh, you've been there for a couple minutes, and mine, you really got to watch where it's at. So you have a question, Joshy?
Yeah, I didn't make that comment, and I feel with my hands. How do you feel?
Oh, I know you didn't make the comment, and I always feel with my hands. Funny man you are. Please enjoy your time in the waiting room. Haven't put him in there in a long time.
What in the
I,
world?
I'm just messing with him, Chris. I'm gonna bring him right back in.
I know, but
I made that chili too hot and spicy. I'm sweating like crazy.
That actually sounds really good. And welcome back, Joshy. I'm not a comedian. Ski Man
he's
says hello.
smiling.
And that's funny.
Uh,
So you back into group home?
Yeah,
And the Nook survived the trip to work and to
Yeah.
Aunt Mary's and back home again?
yep.
That's good. That's good to hear. And the wiring's still a mess up there?
With that?
The wiring is still a mess at Aunt Mary's?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but at least you didn't attempt to fix it and screw it up again. So
No,
it's just,
we're gonna do that over Christmas break.
well,
That means you got now 6
I
weeks to do.
suggest you get something to mark the wires with and mark the wires before you unhook the wires.
I thought we would go on Amazon and we could get stickers that have colors on them, like little bump stickers that have dots, and each dot is a different color. So I'm thinking that might work.
What about a label maker?
That won't
That's
work.
pretty involved. I like the thing that William looked up. I believe they were some kind of Velcro straps.
Yeah, they're a
I
cutter velcro
I
strap.
really like those. And the thing is they're reusable. I believe he
Right,
said.
and they were green and blue, so you could color code the cables
Sure.
what side you want to.
Right. I mean, I thought I saw red too, didn't I?
Yeah, they're more of that red and everything else in there.
Okay. So that's just something to consider. Tony, I got your comment in there before you retracted it. I thought it was kind of funny, by the way. Other than that, other than these staggering numbers, I uploaded everything by 4:30, and at 5 o'clock I took just a cursory. Let's see how many views they had. No particular order. The views were 29, 21, 1, 0, and 0. That's not bad for a half hour, and it's about to be expected. At 5:30 again, no particular order. The views were 53, 29, 12, 2, and 1. So again, that's cool. At 6 o'clock, after getting back from dropping Mrs. K off, 259, 204, 49, 24, 11. Much better, much better. 6:30, right before I laid down, the views were 466, 440, 158, 40, and 17. We're growing. It's getting there. At 9 o'clock, right before I started the show, 2,453, 1,093, 497, 260, and 74. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I did appreciate go ahead, Joshy. I'm sorry.
Wait.
Oh, somebody started to say something.
Yeah, I saw one of your shorts today, but I've never, when I pull a short up, by clicking on it,
Right.
I just get a line of different shorts. I never saw a place where I could put a comment.
It's there. There's a like button and there's
top on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's really hard to find, Sin. It took me a while to find them, but once you find them, I try to make a comment, especially on all the people that I support if they do shorts. And a lot of the new creators that I'm supporting now are doing shorts. Mrs. K says to us, "Good evening to all. How is your Sunday?" And it'll show up in a moment. Now, to show Sin what I'm talking about, I don't know if I can do this or not. Long Dog says, "Yep, there's a place." Yeah, I'm going to try to
Third one from the
demonstrate
top.
that. Just give me a moment here,
I
and
can show you.
I will have it up and running momentarily as soon
I've
as
got
I
it.
figure out what's going on.
I believe you. I just never saw a place to do that.
Well, this gives me
It's on
something to
third
do
on the
for a
right hand
half
side.
hour.
Third
All
one from the
right,
top.
so Zoom should be seeing my YouTube or a YouTube as well as YouTube seeing this. Now, the thing I'm not liking, and I made some adjustments today, was I was bombarded with shorts today. And then I finally saw this little thing up here that said X. So I X'd out, and yeah, it said shorts will be not available, not available, not shown for 30 days. That's fine. So I'm just gonna go find someone here that I know does a lot of shorts, and that would be, of course, I should have rehearsed this. I did not. Oh, here's one. I think she does a lot of shorts. So 116 subscribers, 10 videos. A short is considered 30 seconds. So you click on the short. So you have the like button, the dislike button. The third button down is the comment button. So you click on that. Most of the time with me, it stops the short and you put in your comment. Okay? So
Okay.
the like, 1, 2, third down. Actually, third from the top, third from the bottom. The comments, put your comment in here and go from there. And again, I don't care if you want to say something humorous and funny and, kind of mean to me. That's fine. But not a family member. That's not going to happen.
Now I got to find a Grinch.
Let me stop sharing that. Which Grinch did you
Uh,
watch? Oh, wait, there's only 2 Grinch that I'm aware of, I believe. Yeah, there's the me putting the suit on, and then there's the one when I have the suit on. Long Dog said, "Yeah, there's a place to what I just showed you." And don't feel bad. It took me a minute to find it. It's not right there readily available. Symbolizing the ability to comment. And Greg Guy said hi to Mrs. Stout, Mrs. K, Mrs. whatever you want to call her. We had it out with Comcast. Uh-oh, they tried to charge her $100 extra on their bill. We had to couldn't speak with a live tech, had to do it. Oh my gosh, I would have been a little frustrated too. And if you're in a situation where you don't have a lot of competitors in your area, you pretty much are screwed. You have to go with who you have. It's just like Alex and Windstream. Alex has no choice. He's got to go with Windstream.
Josh, check the chat. There's linked exactly what you want. They're little stickers that go on the cable. You can
That's
write.
fine, me, Ken.
And Chris is in a situation for now where he's got to go with what, AT&T?
Yeah. Unless you go with satellite, but you don't want to go with satellite.
Yeah. I agree. Mrs. K said she'll be back. She's got to go do something. It's probably easier to say under the thumb. Yeah, it probably would have been, but I don't mind demonstrating. Thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't care, and I agree with Doug Betts. If it gets a thumbs up or a thumbs down, it's being watched, and YouTube sees it, and it goes into the analytics, and it's all good. I get thumbs down all the time, and I sometimes give thumbs down, Doug. I mean, I never give thumbs down. Yep. Long Dog says the main reason is about the algorithm. I agree. And Ski Man says that he only has a choice of Comcast. So I'm fortunate here in Indianapolis. I think I've got at least 3, if not 4 companies I could switch to from what I'm at. But I'm very content at what I have, which is a gig up, a gig down, and I pay $80 a month for that. And I feel that's more than adequate for what I do, and it's financially okay for me right now. I was paying more than that for less than that over in Illinois. So I cannot complain.
I thought at one time, as far as cable companies, that only one can serve a certain area. I'm not sure about that though, if that's true or not.
I don't know. I think it maybe might have used to be that way. I mean, if they're in the market, if they're in, let's just pick on Indianapolis. If they're in the greater Indianapolis area, they ought to be able to serve anywhere in the greater Indianapolis area, providing they have service to that area. One thing I dislike about here is I have to go with one electrical company. And at one point in time, there were at least 3 electrical companies to choose from here in Indianapolis. And Indianapolis Power and Light, which is now not Indianapolis Power and Light, there's something else. They bought everybody out and monopolized it, got some things passed, and you have to go with IPL now. And it's just wrong. Ski Man says customer service is horrible. The tech we had at our house was least telling us the problem. It was on their end. Well, that's good. K Cordis Technology. Haven't seen him in a while. Hello, K Cordis Technology. Good to see you back. I do get a warm and fuzzy feeling when return subscribers return. I'm not going to jinx myself on the subscribers, but I will tell you I am currently sitting at an all-time high, and I'm pretty happy with where they're at. And I've got some things I'm going to do maybe to promote it. I don't know. Darren Gilholm says, hi, Darren. I didn't highlighted you once. Or did I highlight you once? Here, I'll highlight Darren so I don't upset Darren. I've already made him mad once saying he was asleep. What time is it? 2:20? You're still up at 2:20?
Yeah. Didn't get much sleep here. Fucking gay.
No pub today?
No.
Are you playing Destiny 2?
No. I was watching all the videos and stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I tend to like to do that on Saturdays and Sundays, more Sundays than Saturdays. Kate Quarters says he's been busy with life and the kids, and he's been on Doug. Yeah, I've seen you over on Doug's a couple times. I think everybody shows up on Doug's at some point in time. He's watching, so you must be watching on your phone if you're watching while the kids are at karate. That's good. That's good. I listened to Doug when she was working 2 to 10. I would listen in the car, and if we're traveling, I listen to Doug on the phone. I don't watch, I just listen. I tried to get her better at making comments, but that didn't go well, so I've given up on that. I'll just hold them until I get home later. Now, hopefully I don't get bombarded tonight with a lot of, well, you said we could pick on you, and, I get picked on a little bit. It's fine. I don't necessarily know I'm going to block that person. And honestly, I haven't decided yet. It was very mean and uncalled for. I hope nobody saw. Do what, Chris?
Who said something?
Somebody that has a whopping 3 subscribers, no videos. And that's the other point that I would like to address one of these days. That I'll admit I am not a professional. I'm not a hobbyist. I'm not an enthusiasm. I like what I do. I'm not very creative, but I enjoy doing what I do. When you can go out and create videos, then you have a right to criticize my videos. But
so they criticized you, okay.
No, they said something very demeaning about Mrs. K, okay?
Oh, okay.
That line doesn't get crossed. If I caught it sooner, it would have gone sooner. I don't know how I can I don't ever want to go to, okay, I've got to review every comment that comes through. I don't want to do that. I like Jim's attitude about, if you have 3 subscribers and 0 videos, you have no right in this world. Well, I mean, we're all entitled to our opinions, yes, but don't tell me how to do a video when you've got no videos, okay? And if you can do a video better than I can, my hat's off to you. I just, it
But
just,
remember, they might actually have another channel.
I don't know, and maybe I don't know. It's sure it's possible, doubtful, but possible. I mean, I've got 4 channels, of which one is the active one. Then I've got the fish channel, and I've got the Da Vinci channel. I guess I do have 3 channels then. No, I've got 4. I don't remember what the 4th one is. And I have no content over there. The fish channel's got content. Da Vinci has no content, and the other one has no content. And they weren't made so I could go make mean comments about Josh Kinder Retro Ghetto Gaming. They were made because I had a thought at that time I would promote something else other than what I do.
Yeah.
And in all seriousness, looking back on this, that's what I should have done from the beginning. There should be a Ken Stout Live. There should be a Da Vinci. There should be a Fish. That way, it's not all confusing and encompassing to one name. I'm going to go look at chat real quick. Ski Man says, I believe I can play Destiny 2 cross-platform with PC, but it's 110 gigabyte download. Yeah, it's big. It is super big. People on Xbox are really POD, have no idea what that means because they spend so much money on. Yeah, I was given a fair warning about don't spend any money. Don't worry, I'm not Josh Kinder. I will never spend money on a. Josh, are you watching us on your phone? Josh Kinder. Oh, I will rewind that and copy that. Oh my goodness. I said, are you watching us on your phone?
No, I'm watching something else.
Well, obviously. But I will go back and grab that moment. Believe me, that's going to show back up. Ski Man says, yes, that jump was funny. It was hilarious.
So Alex,
9:22. I gotta remember the 22 minutes in. Do what, Chris?
I said Josh has started watching Tammy.
Probably. 9:22 p.m. Joshy's jump.
You scared the crap out of me. What's up?
Nothing. I asked you, I said, are you watching us on your phone? I know you were watching something on your phone. I just figured you were watching us on your phone.
No, I'm not watching you
And
guys.
yes, I know I did because of your jump. Poor Joshy's nerves are shot. Yeah, they are. That's about the 3rd time I've done that this week where he's doing something and I've made him jump. Sorry about that, Josh.
No, I was watching Flipper, the Big Red Dog.
Oh, okay. The TV series or the TV show?
Yep. I've been watching a lot of that lately. I don't know why.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, maybe that's why it looks funny. It's only in 480p on my. Am I live? I am not live. Now I'm live. There we go. I looked over at the monitor and I'm like, that's pretty fuzzy for a whatever it wasn't 1080. It was
I was
actually
really
in
into it.
480. Now it's 1080. So anyway, good thing I noticed that was 7 minutes to go on the stream. I had to hire somebody to watch these things for me. Excuse me. Had a good afternoon with Jeff, Photomix Media, Greg, and Darren. We put together the Bobby Warren thing that probably nobody even noticed, including Bobby Warren. I haven't seen him tonight, but today was his birthday, and we wanted to do a little thing for him and his birthday. And it's there at the beginning of the stream. It was not as easy to make as I thought it was going to be. I really thought this would be about a 5-minute project, and it was nearly an hour. But there were little things, and it's still not right. When I say it's done, there's still some adjustments that need to be made, but I made up my mind that after fighting it for so long, it was good enough for today. Got another birthday coming up at the end of the week. There will be something for that one as well. It won't be in the same style, though. In case you missed it, here it is again, coming across YouTube in about 3, 2, 1, and there it is.
When was Bobby's birthday?
It was Bobby Warren's birthday, yes.
Today.
Today. Yeah. He told us that the other day, and don't know a lot about Bobby other than I know he likes Mario Brothers, so I went with the Mario Brothers theme. The text is something I found a creator giving it away for free. I like it. I'm sure it's quite involved. So me and being lazy, I went and got it and downloaded and used it for the first time today. I do plan on using it quite a bit. Ski Man says, yes, I keep getting buffering by network. As soon as you get a buffer, it usually drops the quality. I didn't see if I got any buffer or not. Retro B music sounds like MIDI file. I don't know. I will probably get a copyright notification from that, which is fine. As long as it's not a strike. Wouldn't that be ironic? I get my first copyright strike due to Bobby Warren. Oh boy. Thank you, Long Dog. I saw the comment before you retracted it. I appreciate that. I try to acknowledge the homies as much as I can. Without the homies, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you guys were not here, I would not be here. It's just that plain and simple. And each and every one of you that come back every day, every night, sometimes 3-4 times a day, it's very muchly appreciated. Dare I scare Josh again? Anybody want to place a bet that I can scare Josh again? It's tempting. Oh, it's tempting. It's very tempting, but I'm not going to. I already watched him jump once tonight, so Ski Man says 1 for yes. 1 for yes, 2 for no, and 3 on. What are you waiting for? Oh, boy. It is so tempting. On the golfing news, if anyone's interested, we probably are going to play Friday. It's going to be 50 degrees and partly cloudy. We're going to have to dress appropriately, but that will give me a round of golf in at least once for every month in this year. After that, I don't plan on playing very often, not even indoors. I'm going to take a break till next spring. Was looking over the weather. It looks like Thursday's going to be a pretty decent little day. We still don't know her schedule, other than we know she's working tonight and Tuesday night. Other than that, we have no idea. Should be getting a scroll coming back up pretty soon. I think I started at 59, 59. Amazon mixed bump dots and sizes. Okay.
For the color dots, Josh wanted.
Oh my goodness!
Those cables.
Those do not look to be very big. They almost look like somebody took a Lego block and cut out the parts of the Legos for that.
Because all it has is just like one little dot on top. That's
right.
Like
yeah.
a rail.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of those Velcro things you put in there. I really like that.
Yeah, this. But like I said, you can use those. You use the Velcro things and stick those on the Velcro, and he would know what color it is.
That's a good point. Ski Man says Greg and I should have a mild December according to most weather reports. Mild winter would be good for me. Wendy says stopping by and hit the like button. Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate that. Wendy's a return new subscriber. It's always good to see her. It's always good when the like button gets hit. 16 watching, 9 current likes. Just a shade over 50%, so that's fine. I know up or down, like or dislike, as long as the button gets hit. Now, I don't know. There could be 15 dislikes for all I know. And because it's no longer displayed, I don't know. Which would be good on the one hand and bad on the other. The scroll is coming by about right now. Look at that. That was pretty good timing. I want to thank everyone for being here. Wendy, Ski Man, Tony Wallow, Long Dog, K Cordis Technology. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate it. My Mrs. K, Lorna Stout stopped by. Leone, let's just go with that. I'm not even going to attempt the second name. Greg Dye and Darren Gilholm, thank you. Chris, you forgot to put a comment in chat. Throw a comment in chat real quick, Chris, so I can mention your name. Just say anything. No pressure, Chris. No
I ain't worried
pressure,
about it.
Chris Garrett.
I ain't worried about it. Go ahead.
I also want to thank the Zoom homies, Darren, Gary, Sin, William, Rich, Josh, and Chris Garrett. Thank you so much. Jeff will be along later tonight. He's attending his grandchildren, and that's fine. One last thing before I go, I'm going to bring the Zoom homies back just so that I can show the Zoom credentials. Greg says Bordeaux K on NBC4. You are going to get 15. That's for the season, though, right, Greg?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's, I guess, over a period of time, that wouldn't be too bad. But you can have it. I don't want it. There's the email. If you want to be part of the Zoom homies, send me an email at kstoutz00m@gmail.com. I'll get you the credentials, and you may join us on the panel. We want to get 20 people minimum on here on December 31st. Thank you. Have a great night. Zoom homies will continue for the next 7 or 8 hours, at least.
You're not